Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, MBCI family, I introduce to you none other than Mentor Morris Njogu. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
How are you?
Very, very fine.
It has been a while.
I'm telling you. So I'm so glad to be back to speak our pet topics, the relationships. Because do you know, by the incidentally, life is about relationships.
Very true.
Regardless of how you look at it. The whole life, the composition of life is like the main topic is relationships.
Very true.
Because whoever made the money or whoever lost the money, whoever became poor, whoever became rich is because of relationships.
Yeah.
It's like this one common denominator for everything, be it fortune or whatever happens in your life.
Yeah.
Be it good family, bad family, be it opportunities, because opportunities run through relationships.
Yeah.
Prayers are answered by God through relationships.
Having a relationship, yeah.
Because even if God answers your prayer, one day, I know you're just introducing, but one day I remember, I was asking God for something and told me, I owe you nothing. It hit me differently. I said, why? He said, whatever you're asking me for is already down there.
Oh, yeah.
So then he went there and said, locate whoever has it.
Okay.
I said, wait a minute, so relationships is everything. Whatever you need this year is down here. You just need the wisdom to locate who has it.
Right. Now, time and time again, we've had people have conversations of, oh, the boy child has been neglected, the girl child has been empowered too much, oh, the boy child is not being considered by society, he has been put down, he's not seen as significant. Maybe we can start from that. What pushed you to write about the boy child?
Sylvia, last year we had a meeting here and we talked about boyfriend tears. Which was specifically a book directed to the girl child.
Very true.
And I said I talk from a point of experience. Given that I interact with young people every now and then, I have almost every other day I have somebody I'm talking to either online or offline, physically or something. And over the duration of time, I've come to understand there's a silent cry in this generation. So that's why you talked about the girl and why they are failing in their relationships and why they are so much wounded. It's very interesting because even after this, I think you want to call me again now to speak about unspoken. Unspoken is about the girl child who was so wounded and went the wrong way and things never happened. And things happened, but they didn't. So that book comes to expose all those things, and specifically the issue of abortion and everything. But today, why bent arrow? You know, a man is an arrow. A man is an arrow because an arrow shows direction. It's like it's direction. It has a way of shooting into a target. So it pierces through to show, and a man is a pathfinder. A man is supposed to give direction, headship. All right? So what came to my heart when I was talking to young people, when I open up these cohorts, even this cohort as you're talking about, always 80% are ladies, 20% men.
Really?
And that bothers me a lot because the original intention of this program was making commandos young men for God.
Oh, wow.
Originally, when I started MNB, I called young men. Six of them in my house. And the program was supposed to empower the young man because the young man was looking a little bit frail. But the next meeting, they came 15, the 6 boys and 9 girls. And from that time, girls became the dominant species in this program.
Really?
And it's like, okay, so girls has found their place. Where are the men? So if I combine the dots of the boys I've been talking to, I start putting 1 and 1 plus 1 and found we have a dilemma. First, society by design, the enemy is so cunning. You know, if you just bed the arrow of a man, you have defeated that village. Because now they have no weapon to use. Because a bent arrow, even if you shoot, it cannot pierce anything.
Very true.
So when I say bent, it's like this. So you are throwing it and it's not hitting its target anymore.
It can't hit any target.
The target of leadership. The target of taking that charge. The target of being the responsible person in the house. The target of showing the direction. It's no longer there. We have cases in Moranga today when they say pombe ya kienyeji imeharibu wanaume wote. So women are forced to style up and become the man. And that's where the dilemma is. So this book is written from that point. And then it goes to analyze how this arrow has been bent. So that a man can analyze through the book and ask themselves, how is my arrow bent? Because the arrow does not bend with violence. The arrow bends slowly. the bending of the arrow is a slow motion.
It's not a one-day event.
It's not a one-day event.
It's
an
gradual.
orchestration of even a generation.
Oh.
It's a whole generational strategy of the enemy to destroy. How does that? God, in his infinite wisdom, designed the kingdom of God to mirror the family unit. And that is why you find God, follow me as I follow Christ, and the head of the church, the shoulder, the neck. The structure of the church is a family unit. And so you find, as God intended to have the headship, the way he said the man is the head of the woman, just as Christ is the head of the church, is a similitude of the family. So the enemy knew this structure or this thing that looks like is a model of what should be. I have to corrupt it. Today we have so many dysfunctional families.
Very true.
How did they become dysfunctional? The enemy never made them one morning dysfunctional. No. He started slowly by eroding a few values, changing a few mindsets, bringing the element of you being wounded and not healing. You know, if you are wounded, even if I marry you, we'll end up messing around more because your wound will come to spread to me. Then our children see the same wood, so they never. Then we break. If we divorce and then you take the kids, you are growing them in an anomaly because they need an environment where they have their father. So you propagate now an enmity because the venom you carry about me, unconsciously you poison your children. They grow up. So family units scattered. I had a case of a Mualim who runs a school so where I live. Who say they have a dilemma now. When they call parents meeting for these kindergartens and these lower primary, only ladies are showing up.
Really?
And that's where their fathers, not that the father have been left home, there's no father.
What? So
young ladies are now bringing up their children alone. If you look at it from that moment, you will say, oh, freedom, oh, nini, oh, why? So all that story is good, but you don't know the repercussion on the male child.
Missing that father figure.
That boy they are growing already is a victim. And this book now goes ahead to address all that, to try and see. I know there is too much. I cannot even cover the dimension of what has been discussed. So I don't want to delve into so many things. I want just to narrow myself into that bent arrow of a young man growing up and how it bends. So that's the whole inspiration of writing Bent Arrows. When manhood misses its mark. So when manhood misses its mark is what we are trying to discuss. And saying, why do we have even a transactional generation? Not a rational generation.
That's very true. I can agree with you. What am I getting in return? What are you bringing to the table? That's the question that we ask each other all the time.
That table is good. My problem is, if you're only coming for what is on the table. Okay, first of all, did you build the table?
That's the question. Where's the table coming from? If I have to bring
we're only checking what's coming on the table. Who brought us the table?
Who built the table?
Number two, it's not even about the table anymore. Is that I'm in need of this. Do you have it? Okay, take a gift. And no commitments. No strings attached. So I want, like for a girl, I want a girl to give me wife benefit, but I don't want to have a wife. So I won't just take and go. If it's a girl, come pay my rent, take care of me. I don't want to become your wife. Don't be my husband.
Just take care of me.
So I want what you have, but not you. So transactional and not relational.
Okay, and that's very true, especially in the times that we're living in.
It's true.
That's how it is.
And unconsciously, do you know it's how the arrow is bending?
Slowly.
Yeah, slowly. Because now that arrow is saying, I don't want responsibility. But the arrow was meant for responsibility, to bring the game home. So when you do the transaction and you refuse the relationship, what you're saying is, I don't want my position, because your position was to be the responsible one. You're supposed to go into covenant. You've refused covenant. You want the transaction. And the challenge you're having right now is it has been normalized.
True. That and so many other things that are not normal.
I have a young girl who asked me the other day, Dad, kuna ubaya. If I just get a child, then we co-parent na baba yake. The word co-parent has been adopted now to be a normal
thing.
So where is Alicia? Nikaa huko, then today mtoto. Because I still need my space. Now, what have I done to that guy? What have I done to the guy, woman? What have I done to the child? So this is a production. It's a series of challenges that are happening in our society. And it all breaks down to how our morality has gone over time. You know, it defeats my mind. We are getting the book. Yeah. But it defeats my mind, Sylvia, that those days you are told by our fathers and our gukas how they used to wear clothes. They used to wear kadogo sana. Yeah. Kadogo sana. But there are no rape cases.
Very true.
What was that? Was it that men were non-functional those days?
No, they were very functional.
So the value system was right. But the value system has been eroded.
Over time.
Over time. Because source of information was, there was this, there were those age groups, age sets, there were the way the society.
Go through mentorship.
Mentorship was top-notch. In our traditional setting, mentorship was top-notch. If I want to marry you, I'll even tell my young men, and we shall go to go for a dance at night. Then they'll steal you. They'll not rape you. They'll take you to my heart. Then tomorrow we shall report. My parents will go to report.
That you have,
and there was no harm. But today, you can't pass a skirt by in the dark. There, she's raped. What is that? So slowly, small things have eroded. And with that, we have casualty. The boy child now is a casualty. Is a casualty at a very big rate. So this book dives deep into speaking about that.
Wow.
Digest that introduction.
You know, I'm really digesting it, and it carries a lot in ways that I didn't even think about before, the issue of transactional and relational. I'm now trying to understand where it is coming from, and I think I'm getting a better and a clearer picture of why the men that we have today are behaving the way they are. Because our values, our principles, zote zimeenda. Because of the things that we have normalized, because of the influence that is there. Now, even as I'm still digesting everything that you have just said, you've touched on the wounds that are there. If even you look at statistics when it comes to matters, the people who are in jail right now, are imprisoned, most of them are men. Now, ukiangalia pia, the number of men vis-a-vis the number of women, the women are many. Than men, okay? And then now that means that the boy child is really needed to take his part in the society, but the more we need them to step up, the more they are going astray, that the drinking, the so many problems. Let's start from that point, your wounds.
Thank you.
Where do these wounds come from, and why do they go so deep in a way that a lady might be able to overcome it, but for a man, anakuwa trapped?
Last year when we were going through the first books, there's something I was not doing. I was not reading the book. Today I want to read the book. Because it will give you a very good picture. First of all, the dedication, because I'm going straight to the wood right away. To every young man who grew up silent but bleeding. So that's wood. To the boy who longed to hear his father say, I'm proud of you, but only had absence. To the son who was taught that tears make him weak, so he bottled his pain in silence. Pornography or substances. To the brother who feels like losing himself to lust, rage, or addiction, yet deep down still wants to love right, lead right, and live right. To you, son of God, your woods do not disqualify you. So we are going to come to the woods, but first of all, the wood do not disqualify you. Unfortunately, woods makes us even limp. So we change our walking style because we have a wood, physical wood, for instance. True. So even a soul wood will still make us limp. Because wood means weakness. And if you go to prison, just like you mentioned, there's nobody who is in prison who never had a wood. Show me one and I'll tell you I'm lying. Because anybody who did anything for him to be on the wrong, he was wounded. Forget about the innocent one who was just caught up in there, then they are put in prison. If you're referee in prison, you did something through being wounded. I always say, the devil will never ever attack you until he charges your emotion first.
What? Okay.
Think about it.
I'm thinking about it right now, and I'm
show me how the devil can get into you if he does not charge your emotion.
They have to charge your emotions, whether it's anger.
Whether it's joy, because in the midst of joy, you can promise the Herodias have a kingdom, and the head of John goes. So you must charge an emotion for you to attack.
Okay.
Right, that's a nice one.
It is.
Even when it comes to oops. Oops happens when you are high in emotions.
Yeah.
You have to charge something. So woods comes to charge our emotions, the pain, the bitterness. So let's see where the wood comes from. Now, from this book, I want to go today I'm a teacher.
Teaching us.
The first wood is a fatherhood. Because fatherhood has lacked. We have so many guys who can give seeds out here and sire children. But being a father?
Not many can do that.
And you find we are wounding them while we are with them. There's a wound of being absent physically.
Then there's a wound of
and there's a wound of being absent when you are present. Because you are here, but you are very absent in my affairs. You're always available in the house, but do you even interact with me as your son? No. Do you even get to tell me or commend me or anything? No. Do you comment on nothing? No. Why? Because even for you as a father, you are struggling over wood you received from your family.
Oh.
We have so many parents, so many parents today who are dysfunctional, not because they wanted, but they brought in their woods to the family. By the way, tunawana vizuri sana, tunapiga sherehe, tunafurahi sana, tunafanya harusi, tunakata keki, tunaita watu, lakini we are all in ICU and we are going to marriage now.
What?
Yeah, and we think we are top of the moon, but we are so sick.
We didn't focus on healing first before getting to that point.
Did you even know that you're sick? You never knew you were sick, but you're already sick. Remember from last year, we talked about we are victims of whoever received us.
Very true.
So having been born in and you're a victim, it tells me many things. It tells me as you continue to propagate the seed, you want to propagate sickness because you're already sick.
Yeah.
So you are there as a father. So there are many ways of being absent. So there's a father who doesn't speak. And men want to be affirmed for them to become.
Oh.
God himself affirmed his son. This is my son whom I love.
Okay.
As Jordan, he spoke as a father to the son. For Jesus to do what he did, he had to be affirmed. This is my beloved son in whom I'm well pleased. That's Matthew 3:17.
Yeah.
So if God himself had to do that into the physical nature of Jesus, then why don't you say, I love you, I'm proud of you, you are enough?
Yes.
How many times do we affirm our sons?
Oh.
So you are there, you don't affirm him, so he starts getting a bent arrow.
It's like,
because he needs that. And I'll show you how it works.
Yeah.
Because if you don't affirm me, I must affirm myself.
So you go out there trying to figure out.
Thank you. Because you did not call me a hero, I'll go and put a bang in you a hero. I'll be the cock in the village. I'll sleep with all of them because
I have to boost my ego. They need to know.
Yeah. But if you affirm me, I'll become. I don't care what they are because I've been affirmed.
Yeah, by my father.
By my father.
Okay.
That's number one. Okay? So that's number one. Now, when a father doesn't speak, other voices rush in. And that's why the devil...
that void.
That is how the devil has been planning this thing all along for our young men.
Yeah.
If the father does not affirm or speak, other voices... Now, I'm going to mention before then you're going to get a case study in the Bible. The voice of porn says, this is how you prove you're a man. Because you want to prove something. We are going to get porn into details. Yeah. But that's the first voice. Because you have to find a way of how your adrenaline is charged. Yeah. You have to find a way how you feel nice. Dopamine imekuja sawa. Because kuongeleshwa hiyo kwa familia unasikianga, yeah, you're top of the world. So you must take yourself to the top of the world by through porn. The voice of peer says, real men sleep around. So you get counsel of your peers. So you go out there because you are never found. Yeah. The voice never said anything. The voice of drugs says, nab it, forget it. And the last voice is voice of culture. Responsibility is slavery, freedom is fun. So when you combine these voices now, they hurt you, man. Let me take a case study. Yeah. The Bible gives us a tragic picture of the fatherhood in Absalom. David was a mighty king, but not always a present father. A mighty king,
but not a present father.
When Absalom's sister Tamar was violated, David did nothing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he did nothing about it.
So Tama is violated.
Yeah.
But you have brother.
In your own house.
And the father said nothing. Nothing. Absalom is hurt by silence. Okay?
And he decides to...
When Absalom killed Ammon, because he had to do something for that absent voice that never spoke.
Yeah.
So he went ahead and killed his brother to revenge because daddy was silent over this matter. I can't be silent myself. So when Absalom killed in revenge, David banished him. Distance. The first was silence.
Second,
now distance. You've sent your son away.
Yeah.
He's getting wounded again. When Absalom finally returned, David refused to see his face. Rejection.
What? So there's three things.
Let's continue. So Absalom grew bitter. That bitterness turned into rebellion. You remember Absalom?
Yeah.
He rebelled. That rebellion birthed war against his own father. And in the end, Absalom died hanging in a tree, a son destroyed by silence of his father. A small thing, but it has just grown
over time,
grown, and it has destroyed the young man. Then you may blame Absalom, but we can see the square sits on the father.
Yeah. If you look at it from that angle, everything trickles down to the fact that the father didn't step up when he needed to.
So there are things, me as a father, and I may be a victim also, just like any other father out there, that happens in the house, and I don't take my position. And thinking I'm saving my boy, I'm destroying him.
Without knowing.
Yeah. Even calling out his mistakes, I need to call it out. Because if I don't, I've affirmed that that was right. So he takes it to be gospel truth.
What?
The story is given of this young boy who was caught stealing, taken to court, and now he was being sentenced. He said, I have something I want to tell my mother. This time it was his mother. The mother came, and the boy says, I want to whisper. And the mother brought the ear. The boy bit the ear, akatoka nayo yote. Akaambia mama, nilikuwa naiba kalamu shuleni, hukuwahi niuliza. Naeta kitabu nyumbani, hukuwahi niuliza. I used to bring things, and you are not questioning me. Now they grew until I became a thief. Hata wewe nikiingia jela naenda sikio yako.
What?
Now that is a good example of how we do that. Now, once that one happens, we mask. Now the men wear masks now.
Yeah.
Once you go through this silence, you wear a mask.
Yeah.
The first mask is performer. And I want young men who are listening to me out there, measure yourself and ask yourself, where am I on this?
Yeah.
A performer, he needs to prove himself. He can do top grades in school. You're doing big paycheck. You're buying the best car in town.
Biggest house.
It is a performance to cover the void that is on you because you ain't one. And that's what you find. There are people who are very good top performers, but very poor in relationships.
They don't know how to relate with others.
That's number one. Number two, a mask, the playboy. He uses women as validation. Now you have to validate himself.
Any woman that comes around.
Kwa kanisa hapumuzishi wadada kanisani. In fact, it becomes now the spirit in church. Because every single sister in the worship amekimbizwa.
What?
So the playboy. We are talking about even the household of faith. Because this is a pain that cuts across.
Yeah, it doesn't
we don't talk this on like hekaya za abunwasi uko nje. They are with us in our fellowships.
Yeah.
Number three, the tough guy. He never cries, never admits pain, never shows weakness. He believes vulnerability is weakness, so he's making ngumu. And unakama mtu akaa sura ngumu kila wakati. It's a heart. You are hurt.
What? So they have to put up that front to make sure that everyone needs to know.
You can't show the world your pain. But while you can't show, the pain is still eating you up. So at some point, it will erupt on you.
Yeah.
That's why you find a very good guy who was very quiet. Aliwa mtu. Like this boy who went all the way from Thika, a few years, all the way to Eldoret, to kill a nurse student at the gate.
With an axe.
With an axe. And they were saying this guy has been a very quiet guy.
And they've just been friends.
Thank you.
Since for a very long time.
Thank you. So this is the tough guy who keeps quiet. He can't show pain. It is wooded. So you ask about the wood. I'm showing the mass that mask the wood. Then the drifter, he avoids responsibility.
Yeah.
Floats from job to job. Now here, girl to girl, and not because he's lazy, but because no one taught him stability. Because he did not see stability on the father. Maybe the father was absent.
Yeah.
Maybe there was no father in the first place. So he does not know how to become stable. And today we have a phenomenon we call, and you can Google after this meeting.
Yeah.
It's called extended adolescence. Where you reach 35, you're still an adolescent. Ulikwamia kwa teenage. Ulikwamia hapo. Utaki kumove.
I'm okay here.
In Kawasukari, because it's just around where I live.
Yeah.
We have a group of old women right now who even have called me to ask, Morris, what program can you make to help our that is men who are still in our houses wamekataa kutoka. Hawaoi, hawajikaishi, wanakaa kwa nyumba ya watoto wa mama, and they're in their 30s now, and wanaume.
Oh, and they're okay?
Extended adolescence. Mom, why should I rent in these big houses here?
Oh, Mom, see, I'm keeping you company.
Hey, dogi tapao chakula nani? So extended adolescence.
Yeah.
And it has a whole features. You're going to go through them.
Yeah.
Because when a girl now is getting a boyfriend, you must check box.
Please do. I think we
Usiwe like a teenager, kako 30 years. Because there is possibility to do that.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you have the angry son, easily triggered, violent, reckless. Anger becomes his only language. So they are easily quick. Those are the masks that can show you somebody's wounded. So for a man, it's important for us to know that woods have a way of expressing themselves, and those are the masks you go for to know, because there are people who look very achieved and it's just wood, they are just wounded.
Yeah.
And that is why you find there's some achievement, people go hit there, then they come down. Because it was not about the achievement. You are performing, try to hide. You must be able to open up and be vulnerable and be able to say, you know, I need a healing.
Yeah.
So the first thing you need to do on that, this is just the beginning, you must be able to name the wood yourself. Please name the wood as a young man.
Yeah.
Then forgive that man. Whether you know him or you don't know him, that father, you must say, verbalize forgiveness. That's how you're able to heal yourself out. Because you have to see it, and first of all, name the wood, stop pretending. Just say, my father wasn't there. It hurt me and it left me confused. Let it become a reality that you are speaking it out. Because most of us, the more we are mad with our parents, the more we are messing our life unconsciously.
Very true.
But when you acknowledge that he was not there, then you say, yeah, now I acknowledge he was not there and I forgive him. You're able to move forward. Receive the fatherhood of God, because our God is our father. Doesn't mean because I was brought up by a single mother, I should get messed up. No, there's a father in heaven who says, this is my beloved son. So coming to God and understanding that you are my beloved son, I'm proud of you. God is able to tell us through the word of God. So men should understand that spiritualism is not feminine. Wokovu is feminine. Wokovu is for our souls, and it's a restoration to our Father. So when you come to your Father in heaven and acknowledge him to father you, he will. And then, of course, from there, find spiritual fathers and brothers. Find people who are speaking to that bit that is missing. It helps you a lot. Wow. That's on the wounds alone. So that's chapter 1.
Chapter 1 on the wounds, and we're going all the way to chapter.
And there are quite many.
There are many. So chapter 10.
The rest they will read for themselves.
Yeah.
But well, just at that, when you are brought up in an environment where there is no male figure, you're only feminine.
Yeah.
And you're the man. You know, a woman who brings up their son alone, however much they try to step up, there's something that is not in them. They can't do. You can't, and I think I've written something here about them. God designed men to grow under the model of men. 1 Corinthians 11:1 says, follow me as I follow Christ. Every boy needs someone to say, watch me, walk like this. So, however mom loves to do it, there's a place that she'll be deficient.
She won't be able to match up.
A mother can love her son fiercely, but she cannot show him how to carry authority, because A is your authority. Women carry power, men carry authority.
Yeah.
Okay. So in women we have power. In men we have authority. So she might teach everything about power to that young boy, but authority is not there. So the boy will never be able to stand and say this is the way. So he's already having a bent arrow. And that is why I find so many young men and women, after seeing the program I run even for the teenagers, they come and say, can we make a cohort to come and talk to our daughters, because they need to hear the voice of a man helping them to see, and to our sons, that we may show them the direction. Because they need a man to show man. It is a design of God.
Yeah.
So a feminized man, unfortunately, he looks like the pleaser, the predator, the passive drifter, and all those kind of things.
Yeah.
So we must be able to identify what is the missing link in me as a man. Why am I shying off? Why am I behaving this way? Why am I predating on women? And that's where I take you back to the Bible. Allow me to go back to scripture kidogo.
Yeah.
And the scripture in the book of 2 Timothy 2:12, verse number 12.
Yeah.
Bible says, but these people blaspheme in matters they do not understand. They are like unreasoning animals, creatures of instinct, born only to be caught and destroyed. And like animals, they too will perish. Remember last year, we shared about animal propensity.
Yeah.
So what the enemy has done to men, for the enemy to control men, you have to turn them to beasts. Because man was given charge over the beasts. So if you want to take charge of anything, make it a beast. Because you rule over it.
Yeah.
So men have been turned to beasts. Through this pain or these wounds you're talking about, now a man is now responding to his wound by going to women and now not covenanting, but now predating.
And then
he wants to prove his manhood, but now what is becoming? He's becoming a beast. He's now a sensual guy.
no control.
He's not in control anymore.
Yeah.
Why is it that today, even in church, a brother comes to a sister, asks her hand in marriage, and then suggests they have sex? And what is this even on the lady? That she believes it.
That it's true.
We have eroded. For the lady, she wants to belong. She knows if I give myself in, he will love me more. But the guy is not after loving. He's after predating because he's just a beast.
Yeah.
So it is that thing. Don't cross that line if you are a lady, because actually understand that your boy is sick. Take him to the hospital.
Yeah. And you're not the one to do the healing, please.
You can't heal. That's only God who can heal.
Yeah, true.
Don't become the healer. Yeah, in boyfriend cheers, that was the statement. You cannot become the healer of a broken man. No. And also, we need to educate ourselves to know how to detect them. So that you don't have to go to a very, very sick man in the name of a lover, because the things they suggest already can tell you they are sick.
Yeah.
And so that is one of the things that we need to look through. Now, after that, do you want to take a break or take a while?
No. Let us continue, please. Yes.
All right. After that, I've taken the chapter 3 to speak about what is killing a generation, because I've mentored young people for many years. Today, we will not ask anybody in the room or even wherever we go to raise up their hands. But 98 or 99% are guilty of this sin, pornography, because of access.
Yeah.
Access is so easy. And I want us to look through the motions. I know this one is taught very well. Yeah. It's taught widely. People know it, so I'm just tackling it in a different angle. All right? Yeah. So pornography is not harmless entertainment, number one. Yeah. It's not a face that itakuja ishe. No. Ati uencha nikioa history inaisha, hakuna kitu kama hiyo.
It follows you till marriage.
Porn is a teacher.
Oh.
That should be the knowledge.
Okay.
Porn is a teacher, a silent teacher that disciples young men into addiction. It's discipling. Yeah. Emptiness and inability to love.
Inability to love, okay.
So that's why you find so many young people today, they don't commit.
Why?
See, they go to pornography. They are wounded, they run to pornography for comfort. Dopamine dependent. So yangalia hapa saizi. But when they rush there, they got into a class that teaches you there's nothing like commitment. They shika bang, end up, shika bang, end up, shika bang, end up. So fulfill, go. So there's nothing like rating. They transact, go. So and silently the young man was taught, you can't covenant with anybody. This thing in mchezo ya town, tuende kazi.
Fungi story.
Yeah. Kwani tunadu?
And I think that is what is really happening with the young men, because now that we are really talking about it, we've had this mantra severally on social media. Ya kwamba most Jews are saying marriage is not my thing.
Exactly.
It's stemming from that.
Yeah. Marriage is not my thing. But who taught them? You'll be surprised. Porn is a teacher.
Because probably later their parents have been married for a very long time.
Exactly.
Like, I got fixated on, no, it's not my thing.
How comes you come from a family where your father and mother have been there for the last 40, 50 years, that you're saying it's not your thing? and you've seen it. You grow. You are a model example of how it works. So another teacher is teaching you lessons. Who is that teacher? Because they are the teacher. You can't say umetoka kichwa.
You've learned it from somewhere.
So God designed the brain's reward system to release dopamine when we achieve something meaningful. Finishing a task, winning a challenge, bonding with someone, or making love in covenant marriage. Dopamine motivates us to repeat life-giving behaviors. But now, porn hijacks that system. So porn ni kama virus. Inject, then hijacks what God has framed for bonding. Because in covenant, when I become intimate with you as my wife, we are becoming stronger bond. So porn hijacks that, and now it plants the dopamine on you. Doesn't even prepare you for anything. It plants pleasure, sudden hits. So we have men who are being wicked. That's why the cycle of porn is very, 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 very wasteful. Because you get that desire, you go for it. Then once you watch, you masturbate, then you feel guilty, then you are down, then again it attracts you again, and then the cycle continues. So you keep on beating yourself forever. So you are going down, down, down. Your energy levels are diminishing. Because spiritually, it's not an innocent step. Basically, you are having sex with spirits. Because even those images, what were in 1970? The images were left on the internet. So these are the dead actually you're dealing with. You know, when you look at it graphically over this matter, that's when you say as a man, way, because even the person you're watching, unajua anaishi wapi?
You don't even know them, what they do.
They even died kitambo. They were sacrificed to the devil kitambo. And then you are busy here with them. So what are you doing? And you remember, spirits have no distance. The spirit exists in the space. So we don't have time or geographical distance with your own spirits. So if you bound yourself with a person in Brazil, you are already in Brazil now, and you are literally partaking of that. So what happens is you're traveling into the realms and taking demonic images and running around with them and making your body maneuver it and even manifest. So what you're doing, you are desecrating yourself more and even giving gates of attacks of the devil. The enemy is able to attack you even more. So your circuitry is hijacked. And now that makes you so fun because you don't even believe anymore in gradual growth. You don't have patience to grow a relationship. You want to hijack. That's why you meet on the bus, mukishuka mwende mulale mutoke. Because now there's no responsibility, there's nothing, there's no journey. You've been taught journey ya nini ya kufanya.
There's no need to do all that.
So you are seriously born again. You know, I'm talking about people I've talked to. I'm talking about young people we've been working a journey with. They are so defeated on that one front only. But one told me when I would wake up and pray, intercede, and then watch porn, and then go to church and sing. Yes, because you are hooked. So let's look at the cycle. Okay. I want us to have a break.
No. Let us continue with
the cycle. Is this. First is a trigger. Boredom is a trigger. Loneliness is a trigger. Stress is a trigger, or curiosity. Now, the first thing you need to understand when you're a young person, because I'm addressing now the young people, I know this is a problem for everybody, even the married, even the old, even the young. But for the youth, you must understand you have energy. And if you have energy, energy must be expended. So consciousness that I, Sylvia, I have energy. It is you who, because if you keep quiet with it, it's going to stress you up. And you must find a way of releasing. So you must commit your energy to something. Channel your energy. That's what we call sex transmutation. You transmute the sexual energy in you to something worthwhile. Something constructive. Like you are, I remember in my youth, every time we closed, we broke for semester break in college, I was always on missions. I don't remember any holiday I enjoyed. We were going to niko Kogelo ko tunafanya mission, nuko na Kitui to Komeru, because I'm a young person. Unconsciously, I was expending my energy. So when you expend your energy the right way, you have transmuted the sexual energy in you. If you don't do menyamaza na boredom, inakwambia trigger. So after trigger, you go to the next level of fantasy. The mind begins to weather the memory of a past video, the thought of escape. You want to escape again to your world because you have a world you created. And people think that when you get married, this is going to end. So men, we are already trapped because the teacher taught you, even once you marry, You marry, you sleep with your wife, then after you finish your sex, then you have sex with yourself because you've been trapped into it.
Yeah.
It's a whole new partner you are developing. So you become weaker and weaker. You can't even become a man anymore. Because even facing that's how homosexuality now has gone up.
Yeah.
Because you are not even attracted anymore to a woman. Because you have been taught of this virtual woman in the porn. So this physical one is not even reaching a quarter of it. So you're already hijacked as a young man.
What?
It's deep, eh?
It's so deep. It's
Number
so
3,
deep.
acting out.
Yeah.
So you go view again, then you masturbate, then you release, and then you get shame.
Like,
Shame,
why did I do that?
you are being taught shame by this teacher.
Yeah.
So shame becomes part of you. Confidence of handling life becomes so bad. That's why you find young men, they are always behind. I give mentorship programs. Because shame has been taught that they feel shameful. Yeah. It's like they know what I did. So they take a back seat every time. And you wonder, where are men now?
Yeah.
The silent teacher is really breaking everything. So this is a teacher who is teaching them. After shame, then you resolve, I'll never do it again.
Yeah.
And then the repetition,
the
trigger
cycle
again.
Continues.
And then you are caught up.
What?
And that is why over the years, this cycle depends into bondage.
What? An addiction that they can't break free from. Yeah.
Number 2, it kills patience. Re-intimacy takes time. Porn makes you demand instant results.
That's when nakatia mtu akikataa kwa enda wacha niende.
Hata namtusi. Si ndio? Because ushafunzwa nini tunasumbuana. Inafaa kuwa ask get.
Yeah.
A transaction. Hii si relationship, ni transaction, my friend. It kills commitment.
Yeah.
Why stay with one when you can sample 1,000?
What?
Because you've been taught it should be that way.
Yeah.
I know whatever is you are showing there was well orchestrated and shot. So nikaa kuona movie and then chukue gani ndoka uwe mtu.
What?
It was a movie, my friend. Ati Jackie Chan ameruka kutoka ghorofa 5 na ndio ghorofa 5 karuke. It was just camera tricks, my friend. And now unafanya inakuwa serious.
Right, yeah.
And it kills masculinity. True masculinity is about protecting, not consuming. So porn trains you to consume.
What?
So this is why many marriages collapse under hidden porn addictions. Husbands cannot connect with wives because their brains are boarded to fantasy.
And you become trapped in that fantasy world where you want things to work in a particular way, but that doesn't happen.
So wives feel rejected. Let's even you say girlfriends feel rejected, unloved, compared. What started as just a guy thing ends up destroying covenants.
Why?
So this is one of the bent arrow, one of the venom that is bedding the arrow. That's only one.
Yeah.
So we are talking about from a very, and these are, of course, there's a journey of freedom from that. Confess, don't conceal.
Yeah.
This text in James 5:16, I've used this several in my program of mentorship.
Yeah.
This scripture works wonders. Confess your sins to one to another, that you may be healed, and pray for each other that you may be healed. So confess your sin one to another. There are 3 types of confession in the Bible.
Yeah.
One is a confession, that is Romans 9:10 or 10:9, about confessing of our sins unto salvation. So you confess unto salvation.
Yeah.
All right? Then there's a confession in Deuteronomy 28 about the blessings. You confess the praises of the Lord. The third one, which is very strong, is confessing your sins, not to God, but one to another. When you conceal, that is darkness. The enemy thrives. When you reveal, you remove darkness, you shine the light. The enemy has nowhere to hide. So anybody who has gone through this must learn the art of confession. Find a safe space. Find a mature person and sit with them and say, this is happening. I've seen us walk through this journey with young people. And once they speak, they get the strength to fight. Because the more you conceal, the more you remain heavy. And the enemy keeps winning.
Yeah, because so I have grounds.
Number 2, replace, don't just resist. If it is boredom which has been happening, then find an activity. Distract yourself literally. If you can't distract yourself, the cycle cannot be broken very easy. So with the help of God and the Holy Ghost, also learn how to master your routine. As a young man, to be able to overcome this, because it's somebody came and asked her a question. He met some men sitting down, wise men, and came with a very brand new panga and gave it to them. Kaambia, niambieni, can this panga, tunaweza katakata mpaka tukose kuona kitu yoyote? They said, yeah, unaweza kata lakini lazima kuwe na kapisi kanaonekana. The guy said, no, it's possible. Someone, no, it's not possible. They argued. Then he told him it's very simple. He took back the panga. Then he walked outside the door while they were watching and kept it down. Then walked back in. He told them that just take that panga out there, then give it time. A rust will do its thing. It might take 20 years, but there will be only soil finally. Your iron itakuliwa, as sharp as it is, itakuliwa ishe. The devil does not tempt you with an idea of killing you right now. So young man, young lady, you are entering that trap now, and you're targeted at your 40th birthday when you're going to get that born who is supposed to be the deliverer of this world. So the enemies are destroying you now for them.
They won't wait for a day.
Anakuseti mapema. So the arrow is being bent early so that you never sustain a family. So the cycle of destruction for a boys continue.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, so this is the what the enemy is trying to bear the arrows on. But when you go through that, you come out of it, then reset your brain, of course, because guard your gates and seek brotherhood. How about gates? You know, life is series of gates.
Yeah.
And time are gates.
Yeah.
From second, from nukta, from second, from minute to, because how our day breaks is a series of numbers. Minutes, hours, and everything. And even when you go to 18, you are called an adult, you entered a gate. So life is guarded by gates. And this gate is where the enemy waits for us. So know how to man your gate. If you're a youth, man your gate of your youthfulness as a young man. Be intentional that I have a gate I have to man. If I don't man, the enemy gonna come. So these arrows are being bet at the gates. Now we are seeing men draining substance.
That issue, it's a really big issue, especially in today's time. Drugs and substance abuse.
Exactly.
Even the hard kind. Blood, heroin, cocaine.
Very hard drugs. These 4 reasons exist. A need to feel alive because life has made you feel like you don't exist. So you want to come alive. Use drug. A need to forget pain. You are numbing some pain in your life. A missing thing that's in your past. You don't want to address it. You don't have the courage, so you go to drugs. A need to belong. You want to find a bogi yako. So unavuta kama ndio mwingie kwa bogi moja. You belong.
I'm part of something.
And lastly, a need to escape. There's something you're escaping from. So you are keep on running around. So you just, ni kama vile mtu akilewa, dunia yote inakuwa sawa. Pombe kisha unarudi pale pale. So you want to live on utopia. You want to live on a given
level
place.
Of high.
And that level is becoming so dangerous. So I think because of certain issues, because they are talking about mental health and everything, you realize that we have young men who are troubled on their identity. Because they have lost it. Now, when you can't even tell who you are, you drown yourself into it.
True. So
you go into drugs because you want to drown yourself into it. The first step is that first tip or first smoke, and then you find yourself into it. But what you're looking for, the deeper question isn't why do young men take drugs? And the question is, what are they searching for in them?
What are they trying to find?
Exactly.
What are they trying to fulfill?
Yeah, what am I searching in that drug? Not why they are taking. Taking is not the problem, is what are they going for in it?
Okay.
To drown yourself, to forget, to escape. So if you can get why they are going there, then you can get themselves out of it. Because they seem to be all learning. Like now today, bang has become a common thing.
True.
I keep wondering why.
Oh.
It become a fun thing here. Actually, even in our own folks in church. They you know, I take those.
Medicine.
Yeah. And they justify completely. Comfort for pain, courage for insecurity, community for loneliness, all those, control for chaos, and connection with the divine. They're trying to go, they know this, they are going to the divine, but it's not the divine that we know. They are being deceived to all this. Noah was a case study. After even surviving the floods. Alilewa kabisa akafanya mtoto wake alaaniwe. So when substance shapes love, it becomes very bad. Because now we have this adult child of an alcoholic behavior. We have 14 traits that you can see clearly that shape how Sylvia approaches love. Based on having an alcoholic parent, for instance, in your background, I'm not saying you did, but if you grew up with an alcoholic parent, there is a certain trait that you manifest in how you attach yourself. First, you can tolerate even domestic violence because you don't want to detach because you were left by your father through the drink. So when you take hold of any relationship, you sting to it like a tick. Even if they are killing you, don't leave because you are fearing to be left like the way you were left before.
Yeah. So you're like, I'll do whatever.
Then when you go to attract any love, you attract love from point of pity. You want to save people.
You're going to be a hero.
Exactly. So there are 14 traits, you can even Google them and see, that most of the young people have gone through the mentorship program. We go ticking them after they tell me their father was a drunkard or something, or they're growing in a drunk or in an alcoholic background. We check through and see they are ticking almost 7 or 8 boxes. Why? It affected them. Most of them, they must end up being married by one, either an alcoholic or alcoholic. Alcoholic must be somewhere. So you find all these things are effects, and they really mess around. So you must admit the truth that it's something you are seeking through the drug. So if you are here, the young man, and you are listening to us, and you are hooked up, don't be looking at the drug. Look at what did the drug do to you. What does it do finally when you go and take it? Nini unatafuta? Ni kutulia amani, ama ni kupotelea vitu. What is that? Or you want to become confident. So when you finally coin what makes you go to it, then you can resolve it faster. Okay?
Yes.
And the last bit we have is the Ben 10. Today we have a challenge where every young man now is saying, you know what, why struggle?
Let me get myself
kwa gym. And we are fit. Then I go to an old woman.
Get myself a mama's.
But the truth is, the mama is sick and you are sick.
Both of you need healing.
I'm going to read you why old women keep young men.
Okay.
Number 1. Not every older woman who enters such relationship is the same, but common reasons include, number 1, loneliness and betrayal.
Okay.
So many women who are hurt by men their age or older seek younger partners to feel desired again.
Oh.
So when they get the young man who is looking at them like the queen, now they are reliving their life because those her age mates were mkata. Number 2, control and power. These women. Why they keep young men. Then I'm going to come to young men, why they go to
older women.
Control and power. With financial stability, some women find satisfaction in controlling. Now they are punishing the man who messed them.
Through the young man now.
See, they were controlling me. Now I manipulate this one as I want. Now they are taking a revenge, but the young man thinking he's a hero.
Oh.
But the woman is taking a revenge on men through this young soul. Number 3, revenge against men. They are revenging. Some see it as a payback, so they can punish this boy the way they want. But the boy thinks he's being loved. Okay, so I'm showing you the sick woman who needs Christ. You know, he said here on relationship, we are opening the box.
Yeah, true.
I know we are Christ-centered, but these are realities of life.
They are happening.
That are happening out
Very
here.
True.
Okay, fantasy of youth. A younger partner makes them feel youthful. So they want to relive their life as a young person by getting a young boy. Now, let's jump to the other side. Why young men accept being kept? Number 1, economic desperation. They don't want to become industrious. They are running away from a relationship. Their responsibility, sorry. They don't want to go and hustle.
Let me just find one who has money.
So with high unemployment, many young men see older women as sponsors. It feels easier than grinding through financial hardship. So they are going for a quick exit, a quick fix, instead of going through the whole journey. Take the whole hog of life. Manhood is built in the journey, not in taking the lift. No. Validation of manhood. Because their age mate can't even find space for them. They want to validate their manhood. Because they are okay, they are akili, useless. So they go to old men. A boy raised without affirmation feels powerful when an older woman desires him. It strokes his ego. I must be worth something if she chose me. So you go for validation of manhood because you are not validated when you are growing up. Number 3, addiction to pleasure. A young man has been so addicted. The same teacher we talked about before. That teacher will train you addiction to pleasure. So you want to look for that old woman for pleasure. Because I think engage. And this is very, very wrong. It's so demonic, but it's a coding the enemy has done on the young people. A man shaped by porn and lust finds satisfaction in sex without strings. So because they don't want commitment, so they have found a perfect place for transaction. They don't want any strings, no responsibility. So they rush to these older women. And fear of covenant, which God has told us to covenant. So true love requires commitment. They don't want it. So they rush to all these quick fixes, and that is what keeping them in those traps. And they pay a very huge cost. Identity crisis.
Yeah.
They delayed responsibility because you're delaying your life.
Yeah.
As a young man out there, you listen to me, you are delaying your very, very own life by going through those circles.
Yeah.
Choose the grind, just grind like any other person there. Be on the journey, not in skipping some steps. Shame and secrecy. Many Bentens hide these relationships because they don't want to say who they are pushing with. They are hiding. So you live at a shame. Again, shame manifests in non-confidence.
Yeah.
So you can't even grasp opportunity because you're already ashamed from the inside. Remember, we learn life from the inside out.
Yeah.
So you're already ashamed when you're walking, even though nobody knows your story.
Yeah, true. You assume everyone knows.
So unajiondoa kwa meza zote za transaction. Huwezi ingia mahali kuna opportunity because ushajitoa.
Yeah.
Because usha condemn yourself. And the Bible says, blessed is the man who does not condemn himself with what he approves. So when you're condemning with what you have approved, then you are already guilty. And the last one is spiritual bondage. So these lessons often come with soul ties. So these soul ties, they keep you in a bondage life. So the wounds become so deep.
Yeah.
And a wounded woman who never healed from betrayal will always find expression in those young people. And they keep on wounding each other. A wounded man who never healed from fatherlessness or poverty will still find themselves in that comfort. So these are two people who are sick.
Yeah.
Thinking they are good.
But knowing they need a lot of healing.
So they need to be called back to covenant.
Yeah,
so this book explores all that, and then there's a whole journey of how to go back to healing.
Yeah.
But I think bottom line is that a man is under siege for lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
If you don't get this exposure to understand that this is happening, you become a victim unconsciously.
Yeah.
You think it's just your manhood manifesting. Even bent arrows, why men then desire other men?
Yeah.
What is that? Because you got warped in your thinking.
Yeah.
And you thought feminine differently. You even hated, you loathed femininity. And you can hate them and be attracted to manhood the wrong way. So all these are tricks of the devil.
Yeah.
Because man was supposed to lead society.
Yeah, true.
But now man have been caught up and put into those moments of being used up the wrong way. So for any young man listening to me today, first is you must also adopt the same word I adopted last year.
Yeah.
I keep telling young people in our mentorship program, you must have shameless audacity.
Shameless audacity.
To address yourself. You must have courage to call it a spade and say, I have a problem. How can I fix it? If you find yourself every time when you go to bath to take a shower, you must masturbate.
Yeah.
Cry it out. Look for someone you trust. And please speak up, because keeping quiet does not help you. If you find yourself you're into drugs, I had one case, and I can say it boldly here, a 19-year-old boy who was caught up into drugs. How? Just kienyeji tuko kwa mtatu. He got a girlfriend who was out on that, so akaanza smoke. And then the mother got married by a mzungu, and they went to the embassy to take the test for them to go to the US. The mother and the other sibling, they were passed here akanyanywa because he was found to have drugs. So he was taken to the grandmother. Now, when I was being called, it's because the boy had been taken to a rehab. It never worked, because when he came back, he has a girlfriend. So the girlfriend still takes her to take her back to that thing. So when I met him, I asked him, young man, tell me, now it's over 6 months. The family went to the US. You're 19, you would have gone, because after the 21, you are not going. You can't go. It's like your amnesty is up to 21. And nini kinibaya ni kitu kanionyesha mpaka zenye kona, nikamwambia, now let's talk. We opened up the box of life, opportunity, and the cost that is stopping him from going to a better life, whatever it is up there, and what he's going through here. I told him, now I want to take this book. I gave him a book. I told him, be brutally honest. Anytime you smoke, write it down and tell me the cost that you made you smoke. If it's possible, write me a text. That week he smoked thrice, and he was telling me what has happened. So when I met him, I told him this was the reason, all the reason they were behind this one girl. So your influence is really causing you not to make a resolve. So can you now, first of all, make a covenant number one? There will be no seeker that's going to pass this door. Hii kitu itaingia kwa nyumba yako. kwenda tu zote, akatoa tukachoma. Kambia, make it a covenant. Are you going to the US? Yes. You need to be taking a test for a whole 1 year by the embassy. So you have to be clean for 1 year, in short. So let's do this. We drew what you have to do. And I told him, it's about you. It's not about me. If you can't take this shot, nobody will. You keep losing. The boy, I don't know what happened. First of all, he went and chased the girlfriend. Number 2, he never allowed any smoke enter this door. Number 3, he stopped the gang he was going to see in the estate.
Wow.
And I came after a month. He told me, I've not smoked. I said, thank you, keep going. 2 months, he had not smoked. 3 months, I said, go take the test. He went to the embassy, took a test, he was seen clean. He was given 6 months to come take test again. 6 months down the line, he had not smoked.
Wow.
What happened? He just changed here.
Mindset.
He spoke it because when you, whatever you cannot voice has mastered you. And whatever you voice, you are the master.
Okay.
So when you can't voice what's happening in your life, you are mastered, you are the slave.
Yeah.
When you speak, you are the one in charge. So I told him, now that you've spoken, you are the master. Now take charge of your life.
Wow.
But if you keep it silent, young man out there, if you keep it silent, you are dying. But when you speak it, even this year, as you're making your resolutions for the year, you must speak out. Find a soul, please speak out. I will always give my number at the end of the show because you can speak out to me. Why? I'm the best trash. I don't know your pastor, I don't know your mother, I don't know your father. I only know you when you speak. And so we can resolve this and keep moving on. Be unashamed of anything. Be shamelessly audacious and recover yourself.
Wow.
Because the devil has put a trap ahead of you to destroy you for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
That is just very beautiful. I think many of us tumeguzwa na hiyo ku cover yourself with that umbrella of 2 cc, you know, but now you have to narrow it down to you, okay? Amazing. So let us get relation tips so that we can know which tips we're going to focus on today. And remember, we're talking about Bent Arrow, an amazing, amazing book that hopefully will be made available.
Yes,
so that as a boy child, you can be able to get it, read it, and tulisema si kusoma tu na kukaa. You implement in everything that you do, okay? Amazing. Wacha tupate relation tips. Hello and welcome to Relation Tips. For years, society championed the empowerment of the girl child, and rightly so. But somewhere along the way, the boy child began to fade in the background. Today we ask, what does it mean to redeem the boy child? Tip number 1, the silent struggle. Many young men are battling silently. Identity crisis, emotional pressure, and the fear of failure. Society often expects strength, but rarely provides a safe space for vulnerability. Tip number 2, lack of mentorship. Without positive role models, many boys grow up confused about what true manhood means. We need fathers, brothers, and mentors to step up, not just to correct, but to guide. Tip number 3, redefining strength. Being strong isn't about hiding emotions or dominance, it's about discipline, character, and respect for others. Tip number 4, the power of education and purpose. When a boy discovers his purpose early, he's less likely to be lost in peer pressure, drugs, or crime. Education, both academic and moral, gives a direction. Tip number 5, restoring balance. Empowering the boy child doesn't mean ignoring the girl child. It means raising a generation where both can stand strong, respect each other, and lead together. To redeem the boy child is to invest in the future father, leader, and husband. When we build him, we build the nation. Amazing. So those are the tips. It's a brief summary of everything that we've discussed today, okay? So tumeipeana in point form so that it can be easy for you to remember. But apart from that, there are many more other lessons that we have talked about. So it doesn't matter kama labda haiko kwa hiyo list, but as long as you have it, please take it, share it, teach others, implement it in your own life so that we can be able to transform lives. Tunasemanga hapa ndani ya MBCI ya kwamba kila wakati, kila siku we transform lives by the grace of God. So make sure that hizi vipindi hazikuji tu zikipita zikiendaga. Make it a resolution this year, okay? Ya kwamba each and every time we discuss something, write down the most important pointers and you do a follow-up to make sure each and every time you're implementing them so that you can be able to transform your lives. This particular show was for the boy child. Now I'm hoping hii mwaka tusisikie mambo ya boy child ameachwa, boy child amekuwa neglected. No, this is where we get rid of that victim mentality and we take up our responsibility where we are failing. Do that work. Do that inner work, do soul searching, try figure out what are those wounds that I have. Try find mentorship. I know mentorship is a big problem, especially for us young people. Hatutaki kuambiwa, but here's the thing. These people have walked before us. They know what to expect. You know, someone said you can either learn in two ways. You can either learn from your mistakes or from mentors, okay? So why don't you choose to learn from mentors? Sawa? Instead of going through the mistakes, juu zingine zinaweza kumaliza, okay? So let us choose to do things in the right way. And I know healing is very much possible for us all. Sawa? Boy child and girl child included, every one of us. It's possible for us to heal from the wounds that have maybe formed, they have formed a big part of who we are right now. Maybe says you're in a very bad place, you're drinking, you're using drugs, you're addicted to pornography, you're in a place you don't want to be there. It's okay, that's a first step. You've accepted that this is not who I am and this is not where I'm meant to be. Now, take the necessary steps so that you can be able to come out of it because it's very much possible. And let this year be a different year. Utasemanga, 2026 tu wenye ilianza, I watched this show and my mindset was transformed and I was able to break free from particular habits, okay? Amazing. So let us get Did You Know so that you can know what amazing fun fact you're going to be sharing with friends and family and colleagues, or maybe as a conversation starter, pale nyumbani, pale kwa cafe, pale job, depending on where you are, okay? Inasema hivi, many guys value appreciation more than words. Okay, they might not always express emotions verbally like girls do, but often show their feelings through actions or shared activities. So this goes out to all the ladies out there. Let us try appreciate the boy child, okay, even in the smallest subtle ways, because they value appreciation more than words. And it's okay if they don't know how to express themselves, you can see it in their actions. So swape pressure mingi, especially those in relationships. I want you to buy me a bouquet of flowers, zenye zina bouquet ya pesa. Unakunja 200 mingi ndo ujue ni napenda. No, okay? Let us change the perception in relationships here from being a transaction. Let relationships remain relationships for all they are, okay? And as always we say, happen under the Relationship Talk Show, that relationships are the backbone of human interaction. So whether you like it or not, you need to have a relationship with your peers, you need to have a relationship with your colleagues, you need to have a relationship with that mama mboga, that person mwenye anakubebanga na pikipiki. You need to have a way that you relate with them because it's very important. No? Amazing. So that brings us to the end of today's show. Maybe as we wind up, Mentor Morris,
yes,
maybe you can say a last word to the young men out there, even as you share your contact for those who want to reach out to you in like 1 minute.
Thanks so much.
Yes.
My word is John C. Maxwell in his books, he says, when you're dealing with people, there's always an invisible sign that says, make me feel important. Mm-hmm. So young men, you are important.
Yeah.
And you are the core pillar of society. Mm-hmm. You are not forgotten.
Wow.
Whatever you may have seen happening, mm-hmm, don't allow the mindset, mm-hmm, of victimhood attack you.
Yeah.
Because the enemy wants to weaken your mind, mm-hmm, that you may see yourself from a point of a victim. Mm-hmm. And that's why even when the woman comes before you, you can't even sustain. Mm-hmm. Because you can't be able to hold because you've been called a victim. So you believe it. Yeah. Please rise from that because it will rise from within, young men. Mm-hmm. Rise from within, check up your position, and address anything that is on your background. Mm-hmm. Whatever you've shared in this program and even more. Yeah. The pain, the wounds, all those things, the addictions. Please be courageous. Address them because you need yourself into the future. Mm-hmm. This country needs you. The kingdom of God needs you. You are a leader. You are a champion. Look for a mentor this year. Mm-hmm. Please enter a program. Wow. We normally have one Mentorship and Beyond Foundation. Mm-hmm. If you're not joined up in our cohort, please make sure that in June you join for the July cohort. Mm-hmm. My number is 0797 mm-hmm. 044570. I repeat, 0797 044 570. You can WhatsApp me. I always say WhatsApp because you may call me and I'm busy and you may think I've ignored you. But if you WhatsApp me, you can always chat with me. In all the handles, I'm Mentor Morris. If you go for Mentor Morris Njogu, you can get them on TikTok, Instagram, and everywhere. I can interact with you. We can help each other. God bless you and keep rising.
Wow, amazing. So that brings us to the end of today's show. I hope it was impactful. I said, again, these things that we learn, share with others. You might not be a boy child, you might be a girl child somewhere, but you have gotten something. You have brothers, you have sisters, you have friends. You have brothers, you have cousins, you have friends. Share with them, okay? So that it can be able to help us. This is information, this knowledge is meant to empower us. So it's not meant to sit still in books. And once the book is out, you can also reach out to Mentor Morris so that you can get it and read it. You can purchase it even for, come a dame. You can purchase it for your friends, okay? Your male friends, your family, okay? Amazing. So that is it right here. See you guys next week, same place, same time, with another amazing topic for us all. But for now, bye-bye. Again, Happy New Year. Bye.